Seat Ibiza, a small car for the city, perhaps. And like I said before, a small car doesn't necessarily have to be boring. Yes, you can buy the base model, which will get you a steering wheel, 4 wheels and a small engine. But you can also get quite a lot of extras, like the LED headlights, LED blinkers, radar cruise control, sensors for parking front and back, a rear view camera, heated seats. So plenty of stuff. And this is Seat's answer to the Volkswagen Polo. I quite like the looks of the car. Let's forget about the color for a moment, which is interesting. It's not horrible, just not my taste. Perhaps something for the female customers. And despite the fact that you have a small one, that's mostly a problem with us men, so women, you don't have to worry about that. You can still have an aggressive and interesting look with the Seat LEDs. The daylight LEDs and blinkers completely change the look of the front. They make it much more modern and cool to look at. Even though the previous generation wasn't bad at all, this fifth one looks even better. More straight lines give you the feeling the Ibiza is going 100 even when standing still. A small boot for a small car. You shouldn't expect to drive a car full of, 5 people and luggage on a trip to the seaside or something. Yes, we can get some of our equipment in there, but not all of it. And it's not minuscule, but you're not gonna get a horse in there. I'd also like to mention the rear view camera. Usually it's either under the badge or somewhere around here, but on the Ibiza it's actually down here. And I'm not really sure about the practicality of that, because I like to see when I reverse where I'm driving, not on what I'm driving. The interior is quite unlike the Polo, as they share a few of the components. I prefer the Polo's take on the dashboard, while I like Ibiza's instruments more. You can spend a fair bit of time playing about with the data and settings on the infotainment screens of both cars. And yes, what you see is indeed dust and dirt on the glass, an unfortunate but unavoidable fact of touchscreens. Seat's instruments are brilliant and they feel quite at home in the Ibiza. The car sports a 6, not 5-gear manual, automatic climate control and an optional wireless charger for man's best friend. Just like the rest of the models, the 2 highest equipment packages are Xcellence, which leans towards luxury, and FR, which is more sporty in nature. Comfy seats in the front and back will make sure you're relaxed while listening to your favorite tunes over the Beats audio system. Sitting in the car now and driving it, I would like to talk about not the interior, not the infotainment screen, which is excellent and also attracts fingerprints like there's no tomorrow, or the notchy manual gearbox, or the excellent Audi Seat, but I would like to talk about the engine. It doesn't even have 100 horsepower, this 3-cylinder 1-liter engine. It's got 95. But if you take it above 2,500 revs and put your foot down, it goes. It goes really well. I don't know where is it taking this power from, those 3 cylinders, but it's actually a lot of fun. And I think this is the first time when, if I were buying this car, I would probably decide to take this 3-cylinder tiny engine instead of a diesel. And it has a lot of, enough torque down low, so you don't have to rev it in the city. You have to try the little 3-cylinder if you're buying an Ibiza. If that's still not enough for you, they offer a 150 horsepower petrol, which I haven't tested, but considering the car is so small, it must be a hoot to drive. And here is, for me, a much more preferable blue color, which covered the Ibiza from last summer. The base model starts at 12,500 euros, while the fully equipped Ibiza Xcellence with the most powerful petrol engine and automatic transmission will come up to 26,000 euros.